It's day 3 of our road trip to Canada. We've already made it to Nebraska, and today we're heading into Wyoming. The landscape starts to shift here, less trees, way more sky, and those rocky cliffs start popping up. This is where the drive really starts to feel like the West. We woke up to a calm, quiet morning after a really big thunderstorm last night. It poured all night long, and the sky just was so bright with lightning because it's so big out here. Thankfully, my car got a really nice bath. I'm up early doing a few things before we start the day and get back out on the road. So, I can't sleep, even though I need to. So first I did a load of all my laundry because we're getting close to camping, and I got my car. And now I'm gonna work again. We're getting a slow start, but these guys are ready to go. The little ones are still swimming. This was a treat for these guys and a blessing for me, so I let them swim around and just burn off as much energy as possible. And we haven't eaten breakfast. It's 10 a.m.
Oh, you're good. Did you have a lid or?
No. Thank you. Now we can do this stay. All right, we're about to leave. So if you're ever in Kearney, Nebraska, I recommend this place because of this crazy pool. So we found that McDonald's, and the kids just figured out how to get themselves free food, which is pretty funny. So today will be a short day. It's only about 5.5 hours to our hotel. And this is our last hotel night. So I did some laundry this morning and got the food basket and the car cleaned up a little bit because you got to keep on top of that or it'll go crazy. Tomorrow night we will be camping in Pinedale, Wyoming, I hope. I do want to tell you though, it's going to start getting really good. It's really flat right now, and I'll do a lot of I want you to see how it goes from flat, and then we're going to start getting into some red canyons and rock walls, and it's going to get real deserty and interesting. So, and also I think we're going to go past a giant Abraham Lincoln hen. I don't know why, but we'll find out. This was a funny stop because we literally feel like we're in the middle of nowhere. But I think this is a gas station chain. It's in Sidney, Nebraska, still an hour outside of Wyoming. Kept telling me that I-80 is closed. Both my map.
Why'd you just take it?
All right, we got our first Huckleberry Twizzlers. Let me see your tattoos, Izzy. Oh my gosh. That was bumpy. She's been having fun in the back seat. Yep, I-80 West. Yeah, I don't know why, but both my map programs are telling me to get off and take some detoured route and not stay on the highway. So I stopped at that gas station and she's like, yeah, no, the highway's open. And she also said that sometimes they do close it because the wind is so bad it will blow the semi trucks over. It's so crazy because it is very windy. You can feel it. You can feel it pulling. But I'm glad we can get back on this road. I have some very good news. That's where we are. We pulled off at exit 401 for the Pine Bluffs Visitor Center. It was a little out of the way, but totally worth it, especially for the quick photo op, and the kids love climbing on these rocks. And now that we're in Wyoming, the speed limit is now 80 miles an hour. Oh goodness. Just now starting to first see our mountains. We pulled over at this quirky little stop called Tree in the Rock. And yep, it's literally a tree growing out of a boulder. But there's a history lesson here. Back in 1867, when the guys working on the railroad spotted this tree, which there aren't many trees out here, they actually curved the tracks around it to keep it safe. I know. We're cold. And now the interstate does the same thing. You'll find the exit to the left in the median off I-80, and it's fenced in like a little celebrity. It's like in the middle of the highway. Noah's got wings. We're good. I think there's snake holes over here. So just outside of Laramie, we pulled off at exit 323 for one more quick stop, the Abraham Lincoln Memorial at the Sherman Summit. It's the highest point on all of I-80, and the views are pretty amazing. There's a little educational area and a driving loop if you want to learn more about how this massive bronze head of Lincoln ended up here. Fun fact, this is the only Lincoln monument along the Lincoln Highway, which is actually what we're driving on I-80, and it's the largest bronze head in the U.S. So, it's a cool quick stop with a bit of history and a big sky view. Just getting a little education. It's always good. In Wyoming, oh man, I want this to pick up those mountains. Laramie, Wyoming is really such a sweet stop. It's got this historic downtown with vintage storefronts and cool little coffee shops and lots of places to eat. Plus, it's surrounded by snow-capped mountains. And actually, why I stopped here, because it is the gateway to the Snowy Range Scenic Byway.
You go to it?
Yep, I'd go. I think
Up and smoke it.
this is the only town in Wyoming that has a university or something like that.
I remember this is where
There's such a great mix of Old West vibes, but a chill college town energy. It's low-key, artsy, and a little quirky, but all in the best way. All right, we're pulling up to our first Safeway. I've got my trusty Safeway discount card. This is where they said the locals come to the library. I don't know if we're gonna eat here or not. After lightly exploring around town and grabbing groceries for the next few days, we thought about eating out, but then decided that we just wanted to do our own thing. So we grabbed another pizza and headed back to the hotel. All right, these guys are ready to go fishing. This little creek they went fishing at last year. There is a campground here in Laramie called the RV Journey, and it's great. But I just really wanted to stay in a hotel one more night and get a head start on the Snowy Range Scenic Byway. We're trying to figure out where to go to get it. It's beautiful. Where are we going? We gotta over here, all the mountains are coming up. Oh, this is gorgeous.
Dang, that's where all the semis are?
Yo, I think that's a dirt road.
Are you serious?
Where am I going?
This is a 4x4 van.
Yo, it's a dinosaur.
Where do I go? Into the gas station? Wow. Pulling up to I'm on a dirt road, trying to get this. What I didn't realize at the time was that this sunset was a send-off. It was one of those quiet moments that said, something big is coming. This night marked the end of our long haul across the country and the beginning of something wilder, deeper, and a little more unknown. They're sitting in the car. That was so amazing. What do you think of the show? What do you think of the show?
Inspired.
It's even reflecting on your face.
Do not tell me.
And now the real adventure begins. I hope you'll subscribe to our channel to follow our journey as we make our way to Canada.